Halo C now, it's Halo C. It's Halo C now with Michelle. Halo C now, it's Halo C. It's Halo C now.
Oh, you're finally up now. I've been collecting food alone for like 2 days now.
Come again? For how long?
You've been asleep for 2 fucking days.
What? 2 days? That's no problem for me. At least I can eat some.
Oh, come on. Last time I had to pull you out of the water, we almost got eaten by fucking whales.
Oh man, it's always wonderful to have someone drag me up the ground. Just so my last words wouldn't be, but I'm hungry. Oh boy. What's up everybody, this is Storm from Storm and Blackbird, and welcome back to the news site of Halo Custom Edition, where we talk about news and project progresses on Halo Custom Edition, with sources like from Halo Maps, Open Carnage, and your most favorite Halo website of 2018. It's that thing, it can only be Modacity! Michelle will return with some huge Chimera news. Well, not really huge, it's huge in a lot! So let's go into the good news. And so, submitted projects. Once again, we have Operation Purgepoint. I always love it to have it in that spot. Here we go. We have a scene on the next levels appearing on our Operation Purgepoint. Enjoy them as you inspect them. Here you go.
Anyone need some sniper practice? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5, motherfuckers! Silence is golden for a true assassin. Survivors, huh? Fuck off. How's that temper, by the way? What? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5, motherfuckers! Silence is golden for a true assassin. You can shoot. Slightly. Jealous bitch. How's that temper though? What?
XLZ-QWERTY1 has released some tags. I'm just gonna call them Query for now. Anyhow, this tag pack or tag set contain a bunch of tags that is in a set or a pack. And you can see it in a video on what those tags are, including this funny looking Spartan laser that emits music. I sure hope no one is going to rip that apart and brand it as Halo 6 Spartan laser. And sure, CMT is not Halo 3 or Halo Reach or Halo 4 yet, folks. Anyone remember that Halo 3 UI that you've seen in Halo maps or some sort of form? Well, that's dead. Or not. Mangenkyo has given us beta number 5 or 4, whatever the number is. You know what? Let me just show it to you. I have it right here. Here we go. We have the Halo 3 UI beta number 6000, where we can check it on the credits what the version number is. Number 3, I see. And of course the credits have to be appropriate. My favorite part of this. Anyhow, this is a beta of course, so everything is there what you want. And another thing is, yes, just like the Universal UI, And yes, just like the universal UI, you can adjust the UI. There we go. Just change your FOV. As well as some other stuff like campaign is quite similar to Halo 3's here. And except, you know, you're playing on Halo 1. All the difficulties have been unlocked, strangely enough. The back button, the return button, is all Xboxy. Half of it is still PCE. There we go, the beta similarities. Multiplayer is completely normal, as you might expect. And game type variants also completely normal, with a few transparency differences here. Also here very normal. Then we come to the system settings, which is close to Halo 3. You can also do that to switch back to game types. And then just use the escape key or the back button to get back to the game settings. You can change your profile name this way. Now, here is what makes it a beta. One thing for certain is that for some current reason, for some reason unknown, announced to me, sometimes when you go into some of these setups, all the settings will become 0. Sometimes. You just have to go to Universal UI or whatever UI and set them up before you try out this UI. So don't mess with video, audio, mouse or control setup, or gamepads for that matter. It will turn to 0 and will launch that way if you don't change it. And well, you got the usual color setting schemes here. It's very nice to look at, especially with all the bullet holes in the wall. And the typical about, and that's that. This is alright, and the profile also the same. Apparently I've defeated the whole thing on legendary. I think I did that too many times. That is the Halo 3 UI beta number 3. Apparently this is still being worked on, but we shouldn't give hope on that, because Mangenkyo is a very busy person. And now we go into GTA 2, probably the best kind of Christmas present you can get in Christmas for Halo Custom Edition. This is indeed the GTA 2 re-implementation of inside Halo Custom Edition. I guess I could call it that. But indeed, aLTis has done some really funky Lua Chimera scripting magic here to make this map work on a camera basis such as this. And the game types all work, except race. So take a good look at this map. And I really mean that, because you need a specific Chimera version to play on this map on specific servers as well. This map is very specific on that, so have fun with the best kind of GTA right now in Halo Custom Edition. The Only One has released some Halo 4 Covenant bipeds, and instead of looking at these images here, we'll actually go and look at them ourselves. So first of all, let's go into some single player action. And so we are inside Bloodgulch, if ever the most appropriate of them all. And I'll be making sure to actually activate my HUD. Just for you. So, let's take a look at these, shall we? These are the things, not this assault rifle, that are released. So, and we have a magnum for some reason. So this is a some grunts, I guess, Halo 4 and stuff. They have reptile eyes, these chickens. You get some of these stuffs right here. What a strange blend of coloring, texturing, and my goodness, the shades. That's they're there, all right. They're pretty huge. I can tell you that. This one has a really dark helmet. My God. The Jackal has a bug in this tag set, in which he does not have a shield, but he does. It just looks like I'm shooting at him, but he actually has a shield. He is not actually getting hurt from this. See, I am very safe here, folks. Oh, right. Well, anyhow, the space chicken will definitely survive another day. And we got to the big boys, the aLTis. Interesting facial expressions here. interesting choice of vocal cords, but we're not gonna be inspecting them anytime soon. We're gonna go to the best one, of course. Look at that. Look at the darkness on that guy. He sure has the best black textures. Dear lord. If he were to be hiding in the night, he wouldn't find himself. He wouldn't find himself at all. He'd be living in the darkness for all eternity. And I guess this has the crowd thing of being this. Ugh. The hell is that? Oh, those are Halo 4 tags, Covenant bipeds, I mean. Yeah. The assault rifle's there so that you can actually kill them all. Just so you can rid of them of their misery. I feel sorry for that. Halo Composition has released this big image as an update. Very nice looking. And of course some notes from Killer for the Win himself. He said he does not know when this project will be released or ever be finished, because it's just him doing this project and just him alone. All that remains is just the PSP work. Problem is, Killer for the Win is an exterior environment BSP modeler, and he claims to not enjoy it doing inner structures as much as outside. He basically does that slower. So there's that. This picture of the grunt right here is being taken on a new section no one has ever seen yet. There's a lot of work to do, like textures, light maps. This thing is still being worked on all these years. You can follow Killer for the Win on his Twitter, as he is going to post the updates for Halo Composition in his Twitter. The Silent Cartographer Evolve Multiplayer version 2 has now gotten itself a Longsword Airstrike. And with that means everything I've claimed beforehand is now gone. There is actually pelicans and longswords available on the next The Silent Cartographer Evolve multiplayer map. There you go. And as previously done in a video, I have mentioned that yes, C3's second round for the C3 awards have begun quite a long time ago already. So if you haven't gotten your chance yet, one Gmail account, email, whatever, is all that it needs. So place your votes and make sure to give your good votes, or your honest votes, whatever. What you feel like is what you definitely think should have the award of its respective category. Takedown, the Extermination, gets another update after all these years. I'm saying years a lot, but it's just freaking New Year, come on. So, here it is. The credits are being made. So, I'm pretty sure that's a sign, right? The Project League being Matthew Drat here, he can assure us that that's a good sign. The credits. Or it might not be the end of the map, but it might be the end of him. El Horizonte from Hilda 360 got out in Christmas time. This map we've played already, you have seen the gameplay of it. And make sure to have a lot of players in there. We will definitely have to try this map out in the next subscribers game night, because this thing definitely needs 16 players. Kirby, the infamous Kirby, has come back to us from the heavens. Good lord. Anyhow, there was a discussion on how much of the longevity is still behind Halo 2 single player project, and Kirby has answered. But there's one more interesting message to that. He is apparently working on dual wielding for, well, with the Chimera Lua system. You all don't like Chimera? Yeah, you're not interested in Chimera? Frickin' dual wield, I tell you. Well, that's not skill enough. That's not skill. That's not vanilla, is it? I don't care. This is awesome, getting Kirby back and working these things. I hope you do it, man. Please. Dual wielding is just as much asked like synced AI or co-op and campaigns. Seriously, the PC scene is getting a new evolution with this Chimera Lua integration. Holy Christ. Devcheats got another new update, this time for us machinima folk that want to use it, which this will be very handy. So this is force respawn. You can make clones of yourself, and even make clones of yourself doing a specific action. I don't know how much that limits to it, but this is still awesome. So with the home key you can do that, or you can just time freeze everything with the end key. That's pretty nice. Also, the brain dead AI, which is pretty great if you're not feeling that good of a player today. Then you can just press the page up button. Well, the AI will not notice you. This is very clever to do. And people have been addressing to me, why am I presenting Devcheats? Isn't that a cheat? If you're definitely... Here is something. Dev trainers never work in multiplayer. Unless you're the host. That's all there is to it. This is why I like Devcheats, because it's not a cheat. Unlike the aimbots or the wall hacks that you see on getting uploaded on YouTube. Why isn't that being flagged? Why am I being flagged? Also, from the same person who made Devcheats, Giraffe released some Festive Spartan Bipeds for the Christmas holidays. And some sweet Christmas hats, a snowball head with a freaking top hat, or an elf hat. Very sweet.
Chimera is getting rebuilt from the ground up. Once it's completely built again, it will be open source so that anyone can make their own versions or make their own adjustments if they want. Some examples of new features or features that are returned in the current rebuilt version of Chimera that you can download on Open Carnage are a text file, a configuration file that you can finally edit outside of the game using a text editor, an update notification when there's a new version available. It does not download the new version, but it will tell you when a new one's there and where to get it. When you're not playing online, you're able to turn on wireframe mode for debugging your maps.
Does that work in multiplayer?
It shouldn't. They say it doesn't. Anyone could have modified their source and probably do it anyways. It's not like there's better kind of ways to cheat the game. Another new feature is the vehicle camera can now be set to adjust at the proper rate so that when you have high frame rate, it doesn't just completely lock your camera down when you're driving a Warthog and you're using the turret or something like that. Now, for features that have been re-implemented, you can now enable Xbox style save zones on your HUD again if you don't want the HUD pieces to touch the edges of your screen. The Chimera budget command is back for debugging your maps with a few new things like dynamic lights. The interpolation feature is back and it performs about double as good as it did before, like half the performance impact. It also now interpolates dynamic lights. What's the tool even called precisely?
Halo Mouse Tool version 5. Lovely.
Halo Mouse Tool version 5. This is a mod you put in your controls folder for if you really want to completely eliminate mouse acceleration. There's a few hotkeys to adjust the speed of your camera moves on in relation to your mouse. Yeah, this should just be a useful tool if you are still not satisfied with what happens when you set mouse acceleration to 0 with the command in the game. A lot of people like it.
Indeed. Thank you, A. William17, who has grown 1 year older. Oh yes, I wanted to put this in. Ayame Panda has released a Bloodgulch Texmod. I guess you can try it out yourself. I kinda like the way the canyons look like. Everything else is subjected to you, I guess. Take a look at it if you like Bloodgulch Texmods.
I have been working together with Moses to make Mozzarella a little bit more user-friendly. That is by adding the explanation boxes back to tags. It also adds some new explanations for PC and Xbox specific things. It also corrects explanations, and it adds better explanations for open source functions. It's not completely done yet, and when it is done, I'm not completely sure when Moses will put it in the next update, but we'll keep you updated.
Secret information rules. And now it's time Where the hell's the camera? Well, anyways, it's now time for the top 5 Halo Custom Edition videos of December of 2017. And at number 5, it's Rolling Coal again. I mean Rolling Core. That is indeed the 3rd time he's in this list. And what has he got this time? Yes, indeed, it is this time a grunt. And as usual, I will include my piece of improvement on this one. Number 4, we've got Stuffy Junk showing our feelings when we browse the servers nowadays. And he does explain that very convincingly. Here it is.
Capture the flag. Capture the flag. Team Slayer. Team Slayer. Capture the flag. Team Slayer. Capture the flag. Capture the flag. Capture the flag. Team Slayer. Game over. Capture the flag. Capture the flag.
At number 3 is also a machinima. And this is from Atomic. Once again, returning with a Halo Custom Edition machinima. This time it's called Red's Finest Hour. And I kinda like the ideas of it.
The power to make you whole. Make this work, and you'll get your reward.
It won't be a problem. All this power wasted when there are far greater uses.
Number 2, and this time it's from Chief. It's a game night we've done throughout December, and one of them had a lot of hide and seeking. This is a 2-parter. This one video also is one of those parts. Make sure to watch all of them if you enjoy our game night streamed on YouTube. But this time Chief has some highlights on it. Check it out.
Do an inverted warport.
Inverted? You mean reversed?
Yeah.
That's
No,
what I
it's,
wanted to do.
That's a great. Ah!
Motherfucker! Why? Would you just... What? And it's just my boost! And at number 1. Once again, Gonza takes the cake with Funtage number 19, which is now called Gira Igira Igira. Check it out.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything in the storage.
Finally.
Oh,
Okay.
full power now.
Oh god, yeah.
I fell down to the toxic waste. Nice.
Let's roll.
Oh, I haven't played this.
Oh no!
I've
Oh no! This one!
Just shoot the enemy base.
Holy shit!
and
Holy
don't
shit!
stop.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Alright, we can make it.
Well, would you look at that? It's about to be sunset. Oh, they do call me the teddy bear just because I'm always stuffed. But 2 days without eating, I need this stuffing. So let's get something to. Wait. What is that?
I'm back!
He wears a tie as money, the best in the nation, he'll beat you all at pool and playing PlayStation, but they refuse to see the massive dream, then they just silly police, come on, let's get it on. Halo C now, it's Halo C, it's Halo C now, include guest here. Halo C now, it's Halo C. It's Halo CE now!